Dipolog makikauban o sa binyo sulod sa duha ka takna nga tulumanon aron mahisgutan nato ang daghan kayo mga butang adunay kalambugitan ang atong katilingban. So it's a cloudy Sunday morning here in Dipolog City. Dayon atong ipahibalo nga karong adlaw gipahigayon sa City Government of Dipolog ang Alay Lakad 2050. Of course, ni-join ini ang mga non-government organizations, mga civil society, ingon man mga LGUs na aniador sa dakbayan sa Dipolog. So, padulong sila dito sa Pulingan Sports Center. Apan kita aniadire sa atong kapihan sa Dipolog, aron usab nga mahatag kita mga kasayuran sa atong mga katawhan sa tibuok lalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte. Kapihan sa Dipolog is the only public affairs program here in Dipolog City, the Dapitan City, and the entire province of Zamboanga del Norte. Kung iyon man, alam sa ato ang live streaming www.rfdipolog.weebly.com. Makita kita sa YouTube, click lang sa YouTube Kapihan sa Dipolog o ma-monitor na ninyo, ma-view ninyo all over the world ang atong Kapihan sa Dipolog. Pasalamat nato sa atong IT Director na si Mr. Silbert Adriatico Dodoyano nga mo'y nagdala kanunay sa ato ang Kapihan sa Dipolog sa social media sa live streaming www.rfdipolog.weebly.com o yun man sa atong YouTube. Daghang salamat nato sa Radio Mindanao Network, kinaagi sa simultaneous broadcast. Ani kauban nato si Tax Ilongba, nga mo'y nagdala sa itong tinog sa kanina pinaagi sa duha ka istasyon, AM DXDR 981, FM IFM 94.1 sa inyong mga radio dial. Dito sa istasyon, dito si Danny Lood. Daghang salamat. Kung ingon man si Rogie Montera, nga mo'y musunod sa itong programa sa Kapihan sa Dipolog. And before our program, ang Santos na misa nga nanukan dito sa Holy Rosary Cathedral. And we are so blessed that kung nailaing programa na nagsunod o Holy Mass, kinirag yung Kapihan sa Dipolog, Sir Matoy. And we are thankful for that. Thank God. And also, atong salamatan ang atong station manager na si Mr. Edgar Dagono. So, karong buntaga, atong ipaabot ang pag-iabot rin sa atong kongresista sa Primero Distrito sa probinsya sa Zamboanga del Norte na other than Congressman Sir Frederick Bolet Halosos. Medyo langan-langan siya jutay, dingon siya nato, pero he's on his way dire sa ato ang Kapihan sa Dipolog. Atong gi-imbitar, atong masukin ating paminaw, hold on to your seats, kay daghan na usab kitang isgutan karong Domingo ha. Last Sunday, it was an explosive interview with the former Provincial Governor Rolando Enriquez Nieves. Daghang nang react ato, daghang trending kita sa ato ang social media diri sa atong locality, ilabi na sa atong Facebook o sa YouTube. So kabalo ko karong buntaga daghang gyapon ang nag-monitor sa atong Kapihan sa Dipolog because of our guests, no? Dayon hapit na magod ang 2016 elections. So bigo na ang tanan mao na ang daghan kayo kun ang nagpaabot sa mga updates ilabi na sa ato ang political climate diri sa atong Zamboanga del Norte. Ang atong mga panelists karong buntaga muraog di nato na ba'y makauban si board member Ronilio Boyli kay to ato sa Alaylakad, si Consejero Robel Ligorio to abot to sa Alaylakad. We are waiting for our information center manager sa Philippine Information Agency na si Mr. Alfonso Consroda. Dayon, naglakaw. Dayon si Julio Saladuria, I hope is coming. Atong CPA na panelist from the Department of Trade and Industry, si Edgar Sorondausa, nga padulong na on the family way na daw. In the meantime, atong kauban rin ang atong pod nga kinakusgan nga panelist sa atong Kapihan sa Dipolog, ang atong former congressman sa Sigourney Distrito sa Lalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte o karon Dean sa College of Law, Jose Rizal Memorial State University. None other than Attorney Rosier Matoy Marinaga. Good morning, sir. Daghan na ba kayo mangutana po di mo niya dapit ako'y pangutana, ha?
Mangutana dito sa itong naminaw karon, no? Happy Sunday o pagulutan ng malampusong good karon ang lakad, no? Because this is a very good project. Ever since muli, dugan na ni tayo, and then ang katabang sa ito mga magkatawan sa
Out of school youth.
school youth, and then ato mga panelist, ngalit mabot ngaling to dire paninton dito kay layo-layo man yung dipolog paingon to sa sports center, no? So mo na nga maindi karon kay pag-abot niya sa tong guest si Congressman Bullets Losos. Murag daghang yung mamati kay lagi doon naman ang politika o magkabulantag kung saan ang political landscape karon dito sa tong
Thank you so much, sir. Before anything else, ato unang pasalamatan ang mga sponsors nato nga mao yung nagdala og kinabuhi sa atong kapihan sa Dipolog matag Domingo katanan. Kung wala kitang sponsors, ipod kita makalahot tayo sa ato ang Public Affairs Program kapihan sa Dipolog. Sa atong nako kayo og kinasing-kasing pasalamat ngadto sa Chanos Marketing nga namaligya sa mga lain-lain nga spare parts sama sa Isuzu, sa inyong mga sakyanan sama sa Isuzu, Nissan, Suzuki, Toyota, Kia, Mazda, Hyundai, Mitsubishi o guman pa sa ubos lamang nga presyo. Ang Chanos Marketing ipanagyahan ni Kanhi Dipolog City ABC President Barangay Kapitan sa Liputa si Honorable Chanos Yu. Mao kana ang Chanos Marketing nga nahimutang sa Quezon Avenue, Dipolog City. Matawag sa telephone number 212-1148. Daghang salamat ngadto sa atong Vice Gobernador, Honorable Senen Alvis Angeles, Vice Governor o Presiding Officer sa Sangguniang Palalawigan sa Buanga del Norte, ang ilang regular session matag Lunes sa hapon sa Amay alas 2 ang takna sa hapon diya sa SP Session Hall. Daghang salamat ngadto for the first time ang ato ang kanhi Gobernador sa lalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte, former Governor Atty. Rolando E. Nieves, nga nagdala sa panultihon una sa tanan ang katawhan. Siya may atong guest last Sunday nga bibo kay ang tibok kalibutan. So thank you so much sa imong pag-sponsor karon, former Governor Atty. Rolando E. Nieves. Daghang salamat nato ang Honorable Julio C. Piquet, Presiding Officer Pro Tempore sa Kuliang Palalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte. Ngadto kang Honorable Romulo P. Sulib, Chairman, Committee on Finance and Appropriations sa Kuliang Palalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte. Daghang salamat ngadto sa JNP Fruit Nursery and Lumber Dealer, sells fruit seedlings at a very reasonable price. Ang fruit nursery nahimutang sa Barangay Lingasan, lungsod sa Pulanco, Zamboanga del Norte. Samtang ang ato ang ilang lumber nahimutang sa JNP Lumber Yard sa Barangay Galas ning Dapayan sa Dipolog. Ang JNP Fruit Nursery and Lumber Dealer ipanagyahan o i-manage ni Mr. Porferio Nisisato. Daghang salamat ngadto sa National Green Corporation of the Philippines nga nagkadayon dili motanom sa kahoy o ingon man dili na utokod sa inyong mga balay haduol o ilaw sa transmission lines aron mahalikay sa disgrasya. A message of concern coming from the National Green Corporation of the Philippines, pinaagi ni Ma'am Elizabeth Bichay Ladagan, ang atong Corporate Communications Affairs Officer sa NCCP Cagayan de Oro City. Stay safe, a message of concern from NGCP. Daghang salamat ngadto kang Mrs. Natividad P. Bayubay, CSO 6, OIC Provincial Schools Division Superintendent, Department of Education, Zamboanga del Norte Division. Usab atong kinasing-kasing pasalamat ngadto kang Attorney General Jojo Napikit, ang atong kinakusgan na City Councilor o pag-iitang na abogado diya sa Sangguniang Panlungsod sa Dakbayan sa Dipolog. Thank you so much ngadto kang Mr. Geoffrey Sayas, Community, Environment and Natural Resources Officer, Consecro sa DENR, Santa Isabel, Dipolog City. Usab atong dakong pagpasalamat ngadto kang Mr. Muhammad Hasan Adjo, atong Provincial Agrarian Reform Program Officer 2 sa Department of Agrarian Reform, Santa Isabel, Dipolog City. Daghang salamat ngadto ka sa Bedless Arts and Garments. Accepts t-shirt printing, streamers, billboards, banners, rubber stamps, athletic uniforms o uban pa. Ang Bedless Arts and Garments gipanagiyahan ug i-manage ni sa magtiayon nga Mr. and Mrs. Ben Ligados. Ana diha mahimutang sa unsa din ang dalan diha? Kap kanang Bedless ha? Okay. Sa Osmeña Street in Dapan sa Colong, ang Bedless Arts and Garments. Daghang salamat ngadto kang Mrs. Milagros A. Agustin sa Chicago, Illinois, USA. Ngadto kang Roger William and Jennifer King sa Oma County, Northern Ireland. Daghang salamat ngadto sa kang Board Member Ronilio Boili, President, Regional Board Members League of the Philippines, panelist sa Kapihan sa Ipolog, o kang Honorable Robert B. Ligorio, City Councilor sa Koreang Panlungsod, sa Dakbayan sa Dipolog, atong panelist nga on leave kay Gihubak. Dayon, akong i-greet lang o murag kadlawon ron sila, no? Ako i-greet o God bless you, akong anak si Lady, ato sa King Fahd Medical City sa Saudi Arabia, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, sa Riyadh, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Nurse, senior nurse sa King Fahd Medical City. Kung ingon man si Ma'am Erlinda Nuna, katong provincial, kami provincial librarian sa Zamboanga del Norte. Thank you so much, Usap. Kung ingon man kang Joy, Isulga o kang Ophelia, Mr. and Mrs. Junior Ophelia Rigadion, atong kanhi provincial warden. At this instance, ato na i-acknowledge ang pagyabot diri sa ato ang pogi nga bisita karong butaga. Pogi man kini siya sa unsa isang front view, side view, back view, pogi kini siya. So, atong acknowledge diri ang pagyabot ang one and only na to nga congressman sa 1st District of Zamboanga del Norte. None other than si Congressman Seth Frederick Bullet P. Halosos. Good morning, sir, and welcome back to Kapihan sa Dipolog.
Good morning, Edith. May buntag din sa atong tigpaminaw, sa atong programa karon sa Kapihan. May buntag na atong tanan. Kapisa ka. Isayo pa man, no? And of course, tanang mga lumulupyo, atong mga kaigsunan, taga 1st District, may buntag, no? Kanato. Happy rainy Sunday, bisan mag ulan, no? Karong semana, Mayo gihapon, no? Kay blessing, kay grabe ang drought nato, at least ang mga farmers nato natubigan na ang ilahang mga farms, no? So again, happy Sunday, may buntag.
Thank you so much, Congressman Bullet. Last Sunday, bisita pa natin diri si former Governor Rolando Enriquez Nieves. Ngayon, nideklara na po siya diri nga malansa na siya pagka-gobernador sa lalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte. Bubalik siya paglansar pagka-gobernador sa lalawigan sa Zamboanga del Norte. Pero kunya na natin ipalagay, pangutana ang mga political questions, no? Tagaan na ito po thrilling, no? Kinahanglan thrilling po ta sa ito ang programa. Pangutana ta, kung sa'yo update, kung sa'yo mga highlights sa imo ang pagkakongresista karong mga panahon na, Sir Bullet.
Okay, updates, no, and highlights. Actually, wala pa may highlights kay wala pa man ang atong mga programa, no. I would just like to interject kanang ano na to, no, programa ng serbisyo bilis na atong isugdan 2013, and right now it has been going strong and still very well, strong and fast, no? Kaya nakita naman nato. Right now, our people of the First District have been enjoying, no? Enjoying the services of the Servicio Bilis program nato, which I have been consistently ibubuan nato, no? Every year we have had around almost 50 million pesos of social services na atong gipang bubo diha sa atong programa. In fact, in DOH alone right now, no, we have 10 to 11 million existing na nadiha karon sa lain-lain ng mga DOH accredited hospitals, which means makagamit ang tag mga serbisyo all the way from Cebu and Maynila. So not limited to the province, nakita naman po ng atong mga constituents na nagamit na nila and nakabalik sila na wala yun gibayaran. No? So even yung mga passes nila, papadulong Cebu, natabangan po nato, and we have given much more assistance sa pagsundo, sa paghatod, na makita nila na tinuod na serbisyo na dili lang oras sa kampanya. No? Unang I want to say, no, kay I think it is about time na we give the people a chance to see and demand more from their political leaders. Ilahang mga kibutaran, no, na magpakita lang or magtrabaho lang pag-abot sa eleksyon. No? I think I have been enjoying the privilege and the confidence of our people in saying na kahit wala pa eleksyon, nakagamit sila sa atong mga serbisyo. In fact, yung programa nato sa serbisyo base, this is not part of my legislative function as a congressman. Alam po ni hindi yan. No? This is almost executive in nature. Kaya we are already making sure and nag-i-implement na tayo ng mga programs na direct ang atong mga constituents diha sa Primero Distrito.
Okay, thank you so much, Congressman. I would like to elaborate further. When it comes to public service, no, serbisyo bilis, doon naman siya discrimination. I hate to ask this question, but naman yun ang political divide in every society. Sumutan ako, kana imong serbisyo bilis, is it open to everybody else? Whether politically allied ka mo or kontra partido, tambok niwa, matak tigulang.
Alam mo, that's a question that a lot of people think na well, that's what we want to do. We want to break kanang norm na sinasabi nila, porque programa na ako, limited na sa atong mga sumusupport na to. No, that's all. But I'd like to say, and I think, no, hantod karon wala pa may tao na gibalibaran, no, na ganahan mo avail sa atong mga serbisyo. And I approve. They all go to my office, and it's not because na iskri na to. They have to go to my office. Why? Because it is my funds. So it has to go through there because nakamantay proseso that we have to give them before they avail of the services. They have to be members of our program. Kaya naka-input man na. No? But like I said, even if you ask around sa Primero Distrito, wala tayo ipili. No? Like I said, these services are for our constituents, are for the first district. So, kinahanglan talaga that everyone should be free to avail of it. No? In fact, ang politika naman, let's break the normal already na politika, kinahanglan, imuha, ato. And ako, I believe, no, kailan nila, no, they know me. Lahat sa Primero Distrito na wala yun ko mumili, no? Lahat ng muduol, in fact, not even the first district. May mga idol na ako, I have funds, so why not help them? No? So, gamitin na to, kaya syempre, mas magabaan na ako. You know,
Public funds pa pala.
those are public funds,
Yes.
those are...
Access of the people.
Yes, exactly. They are entrusted to our office and for the sole purpose of services na kailangan ng atong mga katawan, no? So we have really gave the services and to everyone who is needed, no? I approve and please right now we're on air, we're on live. Dola, you come to the office and para may baon ninyo, no? Para sabihin ninyo na makapama na si Kong Bullet, let's go over there, puntahan ninyo, so you will see and you can truly say, no? And I'd like you to report. Dali, no, sa atong programa, kung tinuod pa daw na namili me, no, sa atong mga constituents.
Okay, thank you so much for the enlightenment, Congressman Bullet. We will go to your multi-million project kay nakalabay man niya sa diha, kauban sa kong habi si Ariel, nagmotor dyan ni from Rizal, Municipality of Rizal, going to Sibutan, ending up in Dapitan City, ang imong coastal road loop. No, is that it? Oh. Wala pa mahuman, tutua kay murag ang dili na pinsa, I think dili sa Rizalina, barangay Rizalina, Rizal to. Wa pa mabungkal dito nga bungtod nga musumpay dito na yon sa Sibutan, sa barangay Kanin, Sibutan dito. Kay umana man tong sa panganuran, wapo na kay ang dalan nito. Nakaadto man jud mi personally.
Yes, no, kining program, itong project na to, we're very proud of that. In fact, how many times na ako naging guest diri sa inyong programa, and I've always been mentioning about my coastal loop, no? Karon at least makita nila na hapit na yun. Hapit na yun, gamay na lang, no? In fact, diha sa Libay all the way to Rizal, murag mo tagbo na ang atong proyekto diha, no? Like we said, Panganuran is enjoying kanang what we call the tourism highway, no?
Yes, nice kayo dito.
Very
Ang view sa
beautiful.
sea.
Kay nakita ninyo
Nice
yung murag tindahan dito. Kay I think kay I don't know kay kapitan.
Nunong na dito.
Yeah,
Nice
ako kayo. In fact, I go there and ako mismo naghatag og advice, no? Sa mga sa tag-iya sa tindahan na this is what you should do kay ito gwapo gyud ni kayo, very beautifully placed, no? Makita ninyo gwapo kayo, no? In one side there's mountains, on one side is already the sea, no? And like you said, nakita nato yung potential ng turismo diri sa atong probinsya. And that's exactly what we want to promote, no? Tourism, turismo. Like as among pamilya, we have always been supporting tourism. Kahit sa time pa ni Daddy, no? Even up to now, that's all we've been doing. O nang nasaktan mi, no? Sa nakita po dito sa isolated incident na
Sa
kidnapping
Aligway.
sa Aligway. Because, of course, that will deter again, no? Kanang mga turista nato, kanang ganahan mo bisita dali sa atong probinsya. Because they think now na before I enjoyed, no, saying na kining atong probinsya or kining sa atong distrito walay kidnapping may tabo. Now I have lost that. I cannot say that anymore kay na may kidnapping, no. In fact, it's very sad and
Namatay
unfortunate.
pa dyan, hindi patay.
Correct. And barangay captain pa. So I don't want to go deeper as to why that happened and to who was behind everything kay klaro kayo, no. And I believe kanang mga tawhana there will also come a time, no, na magabaan po na because sayang, no, these people kanang barangay captain Rudy very close na mo, and I was with the family and up to now we're supporting the family kaya nakita po nila even sila they have their own opinions as to what happened. But I guess wala pa man, it's not time for us to open that kung may kaso, no. But I hope, no, and you pray, wala natulog, no, or hindi natutulog ang Diyos. So, we'll see na lang. We have always left it to the hands of the Lord. And ako, hanggang karon, maugihapon, no, and I still think na nagihapon siya, and He's still blessing our province despite the many problems and the many crimes that has been happening diri sa atong probinsya. There will come a time, no, na makita ka na.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Speaking of tourism and security in the area, being one of the highest official in the first district of Zamboanga del Norte, sa may imo ang planong to give full security sa diha sa labi na kay tourist destination man na diha sa Dapitan, Aligway, Silino Islands, sakop man na sa Dapitan City. So, aron na ma-prevail ang lain na pag nga pangitabo simba ko lang, do you have any plans or did you coordinate with the PNP, the NBI, and the military to also secure these places to protect the tourists kay labi na karong bago nga rin tabo nga dito sa Samal Island nga di adto lang po dito sa mga lawless elements na i-kidnap to mga foreigners. And we don't want to do that to be happening in our place.
Yes, exactly. You know, when that happened, yung katang nagtabo tong kidnapping, right away, what I did was I flew to Manila. I had a meeting with DND, Department of National Defense Secretary, Walter Gasmin. And si Secretary mismo nag-iingon na he would augment his people, personnel. Even siya tingala, no? He was wondering kung ano, I've been there, si Secretary. Apparently, this was one of his areas before. And he said himself na he was wondering bakit naitabo na. And this area Kining Zamboanga del Norte is specifically during that time, wala yun, no? Wala yung nana, wala yung mga lawless elements, wala yung mga kidnapping. So even siya na nagulat, no? As to why that had happened. In fact, sabi nga niya na mabigat yung politika sa inyo, ah. No? And I can quote him for that. Sabi niya, mabigat yung politika sa inyo. And I go, I guess, secretary, nana. But luoy, no? Because these people are helpless and nadamay sila. And right away, after that, nahitabo, napugutan si Kapitan Rudy, we conducted, I chaired the committee, no, nato sa Dapitan, security committee, and I had the 101 brigade called, the PNP was there, but sadly, even the provincial director, no, up to now, wala pa na ako na kaila, no? And since the kidnapping happened, we have not heard a single word from them. We have not gotten a single assistance from them, and we have not felt their presence. Labi na sa Primero Distrito, no? They haven't helped us in any way or coordinated with the leaders, the city mayor and the city administration itself, no? And if you were to ask me, of course, we would like that. In fact, kami po, nag-angutan na, kung if you guys could have a SCA address sa Dipolo, nga na dili ta pwede or payagan na magbutang po og SCA sa Dapitan, considering things have already been happening. And I think it is enough already to justify, no, na ngano hatagan ang Dapitan. Not only was it supposed to deter, but we have gotten the worst of the worst, no? Na kidnap na, napugutan na. So they cannot deny us that. They cannot deny the fact that something already happened in Dapitan.
Did you? Yes, sir, Mato.
Katong, ang sulti maka nga bahin sa SCA. Ano sa Dapitan mo SCA?
Wala din eh. Up to now, we're still applying, no?
How come nga on the places to that may SCA then kamunon wala imo? I mean, what is in there?
Nag-send out na po of official request?
Yes. Oh, of course. Ako, I can't go into details kay I wouldn't know, no?
Yes, sir. For
Oo,
the
sa city man na-
information of the public.
Yes, sa city man na sila man nag-send. As far as I know, nagpadala sila formal request sa DNT and sa 101 Brigade to ask for approval or even augmentation lang. No, they should augment our people. Kaya kung makahatag sila mga polis na mo, dugangan nila yung mga police force sa Dapitan, then I don't think we need to apply or request for more personnel. No? Pero wala eh. There's none. So we feel like we've been left in the dust, no? In the air. Na wala yun may daganan. Ani, no? So that being said, yun, I hope, or it's still under process, and I hope that we get that soon. Because something already happened, no? Hindi na gani siya deterrence eh. Kaya naanay na hitabo. So, kinahanglan ma-justify na nato kung bakit tayo humihingi or nagre-request ng SCA. Like we said, diri nga sa Dipolog, na-SCA, pero maugihapon, no? Nagihapon crime. What more in Dapitan? So, I think it's best na matagan po tao kinanya na also no, support coming from the military or the PNP.
Okay, sir, Matoy?
Managalit? Yan yung pan, bayan yan yung kidnapping tao. Doon na may nag-ingon nga. Usually, yung kidnap people, katong doon ay makatawag ransom. You know, kidnap people ay makatawag ransom, no? Except katong sa Ligway, no? Except katong sa Ligway. Nasa decision meaning nga, purba mo sa, pero they don't have the means to give dira. Ano? Okay. Ingon nila nga, kanang mga dato nga kidnapon, usaran ko resolusyon, mapapobre po sila. Kidnapon. Ganing preliminary, specific. Di kan sa 2013, no? Doon pa kay Chairman, ha? Is this your last term or you have still more terms to go?
Did I still have one more term?
One more term. Okay. Just short. From 2013 up to more or less to the present, mga pila gyud mga amount mga hatag in the infrastructure sa District 2. Amount lang.
District 1.
District 1.
For infrastructure, kung for 2013 alone up to the present. So I think very to be accurate na tayo mga 2 billion 2.7 up to the present.
Yes. Oh, okay. That's a huge amount, no? Kini pagkakaroon kaya mo na to nga, the Supreme Court declared build up another lump sum appropriations as unconstitutional. So sa itong pagkaroon, ang inyong budgeting procedure, wala na tayong mga build up, wala na pa na because that is already declared unconstitutional. So sa ito pa ang participation karon sa mga congressman is how to defend the itemized budget that is allocated to your district. So muna kung ako lang hindi ka pumunta na kay usahin ko, kinadaghanan din sila na kano mga congressman, mangilabot man. Pagkakaroon isang to declare na ang lump sum appropriations to be unconstitutional, still the congressman has all the obligation to protect the budget that is allocated to the district. Kaya wala mo po yung budget mabot nato sa national, kung hindi po mo trabaho ato congressman. And with Congressman Ulit having more or less received sa iyang district around 2 billion, that is a huge amount to crow about. So we congratulate you on that. Pagkakaroon, Congressman, we are going on budgeting, di ba? And then last time we asked Congressman Godoy Labad-Laban, because we are short of buildings, there is a issue the Polo campus, and he promised to give 2 to 3 classrooms, no? And then in fact he called me up, he's fighting for it. So it's very fortunate na niya karon. Kapag napunta another 2 to 3 around him, because we need 6 rooms for the college of Rock, no? So hopefully Congressman Bullet
Insert ko niya sa iya po budget.
especially so that the JRM issue is fathered by his father. This university could have been made were it not for the relentless effort of his father, Congressman Ronnie Alosos, to establish the university in our province. Go. Kaya mo naman?
Of course, Kong, actually, like I said, dagantag sa programa sa Servicio Bilis. And in fact, for this year alone, we have allocated 14.5 million for scholarships, which means, which translates to almost 1,700 students of the JRMSU campus alone. In fact, na problema gani si President Balbuena kay dagan man kayo. We had a special meeting right after, and he said na kung this is a happy problem, no? Maayo kayo kay we are supporting the school. Ang problema if we are equipped to house all of them, no? Muna, I also told them, that's why I'd like to answer you also, no, kung I promised na dugangan nato ang mga buildings sa JRMSU, not only for law, but for other courses as well, no? In fact, we already converted even kanang bleachers natong butang diha during the Palarong Pambansa, i-convert nato into classrooms, no? That's how innovative is our leaders diha sa JRMSU, no? Sa gamay lang na funds, we have managed to convert these bleachers into classrooms na karon ginagamit na ng atong mga estudyante diha sa JRMSU.
Going back to the sa kidnapping, no? We sympathize with the private sector, especially sa tourism, no? Because they are independent. Kailangan sila full protection by the government, no? And yet, ang gobyerno po tingali is limited because they cannot use the law enforcing agency to protect the private sector, di ba? So if they are going to hire mga security guard, it will be also too costly. So, una nga, medyo it's very hard, no? Because the moment na makita niyo mga pulis o sundalo sa usa ka resort, kami na, hindi kami kinahanglan ng protection, no? Then, upaan ko rin mo na something will happen, it will possibly a black eye to our tourism industry. So, hopefully, the Congressman Ulit may be able to come up with a certain solution na dili ta kaingon ang publiko nga gamit ang resources sa gobyerno para sa private sector, but at the same time, ma-protect the import.
Yes, yes. So, I agree, no? In fact, karon it's not even the kidnapping na problema na to, no? It is now the unrest of our people. Kay murag they feel kulang ang security. No, they feel kulang ang security, and they've been asking me na, tanong saan ba yung ano nito? We are, I'd like to report also na in Dapitan, sa meeting naman, we are making up ways, no, na ma-secure na yun nato ang Dapitan sa mga inana future incidents that could happen.
Pero nakita nato nga halos tanan almost 90% sa mga crimes no committed, murag 90% nadakpan sa CCTV. Kada sa sama
Sabi na ko, nadakpan sa law enforcement agencies.
sa news government ko na nahuli sa CCTV, nahuli ko na sa nadakpan.
Tama sa CCTV lang.
Wala yung CCTV.
Dito kamay sa sa medyo what the people really expect from our congressman, no? And nalipay tagdako nga for the first district, our congressman is really doing everything, no? Para nga malambo yung congressman, doon naman yung politika. Kaya namutana o doon po magka-term, budagan pagkukulan. Will you still run for your last term?
Yes, yes. So, thank you for
Congressman
clarifying.
or governor?
Ito, thank you for that question. Being kay ako ganahan yun ko clarify because dagan yun na nangutana kung asa ba ko mudagan if I would run for my last term or governor, and I'd like to clear it out na dili pud ko ganahan na mo-entra sa usa ka posisyon and to leave it hanging for what's the reason nga no mudagan pa ko higher position. Right now I'm on my last term and I'd like to finish that para po dili ko singilin no sa atong mga constituents na manuman na biyaan bigla ang mga programa, nabiyaan bigla ang atong mga proyekto diha sa Primero Distrito, no? So what I'm gonna do is, of course, I'll be running again for Congress gihapon, no? And I'm confident that that our constituency or would see or is also enjoying the fruits of our hard work, no? Kay kining gihimo namo dili pud basta-basta. Like I said, we've started the service-based program 2 years ago, and with minimal funds because kining pag-organize na inana na programa that needs funds, that needs time to go to every barangay of the first district, which is 208, no? Na gihimo namo, we have managed to go to every barangay just to explain sa atong mga katawhan na naay programa na katulad na ganito, no? Dira sa Primero Distrito that is spearheaded by our office diha sa Congressional District Office sa Dapitan.
And I think your constituents in District 1 allows you to run for congressman rather than for any other position.
Yes.
Because you are doing very well.
Thank you, Bob. Same kaya po niya. I also hear that, no? Sila gani, murag nag-uol sila, no? When they heard na yung chismis na mutagan ko governor, na biya na daw na ako ang Primero Distrito. And I keep telling them and reassuring them that I will not do that. I cannot leave you.
Napakukay last term.
Napakoy last term. And nagang pataga, sabi gani na ako, na diha sa mga barangay na nangutana, sabi ko, wala pa inyong basketball court. You're enjoying your roads, pero wala pa inyong multipurpose building na kinahanglan humanon pa nako. My dream and my is by the time I leave my position, pag humana ako sa akong third term diha sa Kongreso, tanang mga barangay diha sa Primero Distrito dapat naanay covered court. And as you can see, I think in Dapitan alone, I have done already more than half, no? And that's 50 barangays. So we're talking about 26 or 27 barangays na naanay covered court.
So all barangays.
All barangays.
Regardless of
All barangays, regardless of political affiliation, you go there. You check kung asa tong mga barangay. In fact, dito gani ko na medyo nasaktan kay kanang mga hatagan na ganing covered court, tapos dili pa to ang kapitan, dagang pag mga complaints, no, na gamay man kayo or na may inani yung problema. Sabi ko, wow, ina na ba na? Dapat na malipay ka na itong kapitan gani wala pa nahatagan o gano, nag-request, tapos ikaw nahatagan na, mag-complain pa ka. No, so we're trying to also educate them to be happy and to be thankful sa mga gibuhan nato diha sa Primero Distrito. Because like I said, by the time I'm done with my term, kinahanglan na ng mga barangay diha sa Primero Distrito na anay covered court regardless of political color.
Natural man yun na, Congressman, o once kita, yan yun ang undang. But means, there is a limit, di ba?
Yeah.
Kaya dyan, murang nang dumubra ko mga constituents, may mga sila, yehey, si Congressman, mudagan pagyapon pagka Congressman, no? Ang pangutanan nila, o, mudagan mo si Congressman, kung saan kang partido ha siya. Kaya saan presidente ang suportahan.
Smooth.
Yes.
Smooth kayo din. Actually, right now, I'm under the Nationalista Party, under kila Tito Manny Villar. And I think I will remain in the party. Kaya ano, I've been very close. I'm very close to Congressman Mark Villar, who is also currently running for Senate. No, he's going to be one of the youngest senators, and body-body yun na ako to in the Senate. So even in the Pitan, siguro mga 5 times siya nakabisita nato, no? And of course, dili ta malimtan if ever mahimo siya og maging senator, no? And diha sa Nationalist Party, when we were talking, just recently, just like 2 weeks ago, no, nag-coffee me ni Villar, and siya mismo, and he told me, pare, you know, I don't know if you realize this, no, pero in our next term, we are going to be the most senior, kaming duha. Sa tibuok partido, kami lang duha ang mahimog pinaka-senior sa Nationalista Party. Okay, we are the only third-termers. Diha. What does that mean? Kung alam mo yan, if you're the senior member in a party, you get to enjoy kanang syempre kamo ng mga committees sa inyong mga grupo, no? On our third term, ako na ang maggagawa ng mga committees, ako na magpipick kung asa iputang kanang mga members nato, which is where, no? Kung mahimog pa siya senator, ako na lang ang mahimog number 1, the only senior member diha sa Nationalista Party.
So, senior nga matanon.
Senior exactly. Exactly. Young looking lang ko. Pero yes, so going back to that question ko, I'll stick to the Nationalista Party. And right now, we have a coalition, no? Right now, we still don't know. We've had a meeting last week kung who president we are going to support. And up to now, murag dili pa sila makaingon, no? Kung kini gyud ang atong presidente. In fact, we're gonna wait for the smoke to clear and mahibawan nato pag-file that there will only be 2 people left na pagpilian nato. And siguro by then, dito na ta mo support.
But people saw your dad during the proclamation.
Yes, that's right.
Graceful.
That's right. Yes, so dili na siya close pero yes, si Daddy nakaila Graceful. I'm not sure kung appeal siya sa NBC, no? But ako, we are still discussing kung asa ko. But right now, I told him that I will be staying sa Nationalista Party if mo talon, no? But as to who we are going to be supporting as in presidency, may bawa na to after we file, no? Para mas klaro kung sino yun. And whoever it is, rest assured we will be giving the full force and the full support of the first district, and the third, and the second, kung asa pala makakuha ang suporta.
Okay, thank you so much. We would like to acknowledge the presence of Edgar Sorenda. Good morning, Edgar. How are you?
Good morning sa atong bisita karong buntaga, si First District Congressman Bonnie Talusos. Welcome back to Kapihan sa Dipolog. Sa atong mga listeners, thank you very much. Welcome sa atong Kapihan sa Dipolog. Itong mga viewers sa atong www.rmn.weebly.com. Welcome sa atong Kapihan sa Dipolog. Stay with us until 11.
Okay, thank you so much, Edgar. Ang pangutana mo ni, the last elections, mura o nabahit na ito inyong partido sa atong family members. Is it the same karong gihapon nga eleksyon nga? Kay especially so nga hibawa na public knowledge nga ang imong daddy, si former Congressman Noning Alosos, na kang Senator Grace Poe. And ikaw sa Nationalista Party, sa inyo ang suportaan whether Grace Poe or B9, it cannot be Marojas, definitely. So, mura ko napay itsapay mo lansar sa inyo ang pamilya o si former Congressman Cesar Alonso. Dyan. So, will you please explain it to the people karon minaw na to?
Well, first of all, definitely we will be giving full support. Dili mi mabahay. No, we will be giving full support. Kaya nga no, we all want to enjoy kanang the support of the president, the next coming president, which is gonna be either of the two. No, si Binay o si Po. Nakita naman nato ang rating. In fact, the surveys just came out, I think 3 days ago, and I think nasa 27, no? 27 ba to? It was Po, Binay, and then Mar. No? So, murag wala na hinta po, nakita nato na even if they're throwing all the dirt kay Binay, murag taas gihapon siya. He is still enjoying the support of the people. Labi na diri sa Mindanao. No? Sige siya balik diri. In fact, he will be coming on the 3rd sa Cagayan de Oro. Murag Mindanao Assembly siya dito, and dito makita po nato, no? And very clear dito sa mapa kung asa yung kusog yung mga support sa mga presidential candidates, and Binay has Mindanao.
Oh, pero kung latest survey, mura man to og sa business world man tingali ito, na number 1 si Crispo, and second si Mar, natulo na lang si Binay. And then, the other one ako, nagabasa na po ko, na equal silang tulong, pareho. No? They did the survey. No? As far as survey is concerned, I don't know kung tulo ba ta sa survey o dili, pero kung pangkunin, sa ito pa, Marojas is picking up, na second naman siya ni Crespo, si Binay Nona, third na lang. No, sa una, si Binay Mag-yung si number 1, no? More, kaya mo bitaw ko nga, kini pagkadugay, ang favorite review sa kinsay mo survey, maraming number 1, no?
Kung kinsay ka ba yan sa survey?
I don't know. Usually, yung commission mag-survey, no? O, ili mayon mo, ay ipagawa. Pero mayon mo, ipagawa, di ba? I don't
Yung
think
ikaw ang
it's
ganito,
survey.
LP survey, number 1 gani si Rojas.
Oh.
So actually, kanang mga surveys, dili man kung mutuo, no? I don't really believe na kung kinsay, who's topping the survey, siya yun yung mga daog. Because if you remember, last elections, not even within the top 5 position si Grace Po, the senatorial candidates. Not even. Biglang she jumped from, I think, number 7 to number 1. So, how can we say na credible ang mga surveys? It could be a good barometer, no? Murag makita lang nato kung kinsa yung mga popular. Pero when the time comes, ultimate hora, murag we still don't know.
No, so sa ito pa, doon mag-chance si Marojas. Kaya bisang ilit siya sa survey, so sa imong nudging, sa ito pa, pwede pa yun mo daog, no?
Yes, tanan man kung I think.
Kung, pala, kini follow up lang sa question.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, sir.
Ni Edith, kining, so it means nga, comes election time, regardless of the local political landscape, all of you in the Halosos family will only support one president.
Yes.
Wala na inupi, wala na luna, wala na tanan. So whoever you are going to choose,
One
usa na lang yun.
Correct.
You may differ in the local, but
Yes.
kung sa presidente, usa na
Yes,
yun.
even if lahi ang partido namo, we will still support
Only one.
one.
Kaya pamutong candidate ka sa unang mura mga binay o
Yes.
o whoever will run for governor under the party will also support. So sa ato pa si former Governor James Budakan sa pagka-governor, he will be together with you in the party. No choice but you have to support one president.
Well, that's the idea. Pero wala pa man may nagkita ni Gob, no?
Wala. Sirira, ano? Ang sa stasyon? Wala pa sa stasyon? Sa stasyon ba? Sa stasyon?
Yes, so in fact, I think that was a wrong siguro karon we will be supporting well, we'll try, no? As far as Actually, si Daddy, not only is he, ano, he's very bold mover. So, he will, itong ano eh, that's why some of the leaders, national leaders na to, respect our family, like that. Kaya, kung si Daddy ang support na, unlike other political leaders, mag-start na tayo.
Wala ka? Sige, sa
Ano yan? Pero mo, ano ba? Sige na,
Balik na?
Balider.
generator.
Pero wala na naputol akong record ni ma'am.
Wala ka
Kaya na pa may battery.
Oo. Wala maputol. Ano to ang live-streaming?
Hindi, live streaming putol kay wala pa internet. So akong record diri local.
Putol.
Sa record na ako local na ara sa kwan.
Sumpay ang demonya. Pinaputol man ta sa air. Wala may abiso. Balik na.
Kung mo interkuhan yung one, ang problema sa mga gobyerno mo, very costly. Our water, transportation,
Ano na? Balik ulit eh? Hello, good morning. Beth. In DCP ni, ga-brown out man dire. May trip off. Beth, kumusta? In DCP ni, ga-brown out? Oo. Paliw daw kay... September 30 pa, maantar mo ni Trauma kung may karunamis kapihan. O sige daw, Beth, eh, si Congressman Bulit, di among bisita, oo. Paliw daw, Beth. Balik na, Pwede. Ano may keyboard?
Keyboard wala na kwan na.
Oriente? Saya di mana kau boleh mana Oriente? Ah? Oriente?
Kapan?
Padang?
Ulit.
Oriente?
Kapan?
Ada yang boleh mana supply?
Ano na po ang
Nawa yang terlihat apa? Saya itu.
Pero are you an obedient son to your father? Wala ko ang no, because si Sir Nonong, hindi ko pa naman. Tapos sa kadang ka, si Sir Nonong, nag-grade school na siya. Kuya ko panalitan NPC mo go for V9. Panalitan ko.
Ang SPC is ano eh, SPC very clear.
Oo. So,
Still, ano, okay, lahi ang reasons. Ako, and also, si Daddy, is quite important because I said it has been, ano, na, parang showbiz industry put food in our table. That's what made my dad, made our family. So now, yan ang support na sa mga political mission, whatever. So, it would be a hypocrite for him to not support. And he told Binay now. That's why Binay wants to support me. Ako also, disqualified siya po. Anong mo sa disqualification niya? Do they have a clear,
Balik ko rin lang siya. Pwede siya pa-protect. Ariwan Vincenza. Kung ingon si Congressman Nunong na kota ha, with the elected na voting ka.
So si Daddy naman for na ko I have my siguro even the last time na nilagan ko yung panang mga social media also all my neighbors. Can you imagine during that time sila na ako lang ang yun. I like that yes, relax sa akin. Turn my back sa dulo ko nila.
Okay, which brings us back to the question, are you an Vincenza?
Yes, of course. Pero I have to analyze.
Family first before politics.
Analyze ko. Pero sabi take that for route out. Sipa, things will still unfold. Yeah, that's the reason why I had my meetings already sa naman wala ko lang ang ulang pagmana ko sa pagbatis ka epo pa or by
So, aliado niya po sa
yung mga
I picture sa Facebook. So, pamitan sir, there is a local level. So, aliado niya po ng governor ng Philippines. Niyalain niya ang CNTV suportahan. And ako na ito ng CNTV suportahan. So, hindi mo united in the local account.
no, right now, hindi ko
Kaya dapat nila, no?
right now, we have to talk about
Iso mo na yung kagandaan. So, to each his own na tayo. Isa ka. Nakalasin niya, united yung kami mga tutuan. Sirek ko.
wala na siya sa limelight.
Kagandaan.
Masikat na kasi yung pizza niya.
Igamit.
Ano na, gamit.
Out of the blue siya ba?
Wala naman po siya. Wala.
O, nato kay Justice Carpio. Naturalize. Hindi siya natural born.
That's enough.
May extra sa Lanao, Mayor. Nakakami jurisprudence nila. Ilang kanang cases. Algano? Algano sa Lanao? Oh. 2011 na? 2011 na, gamit niya yung responsible data.
Pero hindi mo siya, no? Dual citizenship.
Yan naman gawin na.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Pwede mo maka-continue nga naka-record na diri.
Pwede ba ta?
O pero sa on-air lang may
Wala.
napasok niya, o may kwento dito. O pwede lang mo kapan kay kuhan mo na ito ni.
Ako sa YouTube po. Ito lang yung post.
Ah.
Sige lang.
Sa dito na sa on-air sa stasyon may naputol kaya may kuryente. Pero ato diri nara may kuryente so maka-record na ta.
Sige.
Ah.
Sa ma-replay na po ito.
Oo, ma-upload mo na po sa YouTube sa
Audio,
live.
okay na?
Okay.
Kaya
Okay.
ako nang record na to.
Record ka, record.
Dahil yung i-replay na.
I-replay na sa audio sa kwan, sa YouTube.
Mag-record ka.
Adil.
Sa station.
Adil naman ito. Wala ko tayo, okay muna sa
Oh, wala mo yan. Live.
Live man daw sa Chuan. Sa YouTube. Sa YouTube na ata. Live ka. Live ka.
May page na naman ang
Pero sa on-air sa radyo, wala kayo.
Ano ba, bro?
Pwede na ma'am.
Wala din
Ha?
po.
Sa internet ka rin, naka-live ba ta? Kaya naroon ni Juan. Internet.
Sama.
Ikaw decision kay.
Ako sige, recorded. Okay. Sa YouTube ta. Okay. So, i-kuan sa tudaan, i-short, i-slice sa tudaan.
Hindi lagyan mo no.
Okay. So, balik kita pangutana. Balik kita pangutana sa to ang bisita karong butaga nga si Congressman Bolit Halosos. Ato pangutanon siya kabahin na sa mga political parties nga gisuportahan sa pamilya Halosos in the last elections. O karong nga election kinahanglan nga united front no ang Halosos family. So, ato pangutana si Congressman Bolit Halosos if he is an obedient son to his father, former Congressman Nono Halosos. Yes, obedient son or prodigal son?
Well, siyempre, obedient tayo, no? Siyempre, ano natin yung tatay nato. But like I said, karon kasi, una-una, wala pa man filing, no? So, di man sure. And we still have that concern regarding sa disqualification ni Poe. And right now, we will still talk to kaya dili man ko pwede mo bali basta-basta, no? Even kay VP Binay, because I'd like to talk to him personally also para makita po niya, dili ko malaot, no? I tell him kung my dad already said na mo support na naging siya kay Po. Kaya nga, no? Siyempre, like we said, ano yan eh, the showbiz industry has always put food in our table as a family, and that made us now, no? Kanang dakak, everything that we are enjoying right now is coming from the showbiz industry. Up to now, nakita na nga gani nato, I think we had 21.1 million tweets sa Aldab, no? Gahapon, no? There's craze kong dili sa ano ang Pilipinas. It's a phenomenon, exactly, Edgar, no? Broad phenomenon siya, anong Aldab. For many reasons, I think, but nakita nato na grabe yung ang ano sa masses, no? And everyone, not only siguro ABCD kuha niya yung crowd, no? I think time stops pag naabot na sa Aldab. And we're very blessed, no, that came from our network, and we have very good writers. And like we said, we are enjoying the showbiz industry. So, murag mahimumig hipokrito kung dili ni mo suporta kay Po.
O sa showbiz,
Yes, sir.
kung kasi mayo nga, si Alden na lang kung si Gaya mo itong mga president and vice president. Kaya yung senator si Bayaw. Baka si Bayaw.
Baka makadaot mo ito sigurado. For sure. Imagine 21.1 tweets. That's a record, no? Na
Sa Bulaga na.
Sa Bulaga, yes. So, kanang mga yayayay.
Karon kung tanan nila kinadaghanan ko pag doon yung mga constituents, babay ka, anak mo yun, di ba? Karon anak na lang ka. Anak na lang.
Pa-baby wave. Tawag dyan, pa-baby wave.
Pa-baby wave na lang.
In fact, kahapon ay pa-baby wave day. National pa-baby wave day kahapon. So, tanang mga nasa US, hello, good morning. Sumikat na ang pa-baby wave. No? So,
Okay, Edgar, ipunta na please.
Ako lang, curious lang ko kung kay si former Congressman Losos may balo naman yun siya suportahan. So, gikan pa nito ang adlaw, wala mas musukan na ka-istorya ni Johnny Nimo. Gikan itong adlaw sa pag-declare niya na he will be supporting po. Until this day, wala ba mo nasukan na ka-istorya?
Actually, kahapon ba to? Or 2 days ago, I had lunch with him.
Wala pala tik-laptik.
Napag-usapan, and of course, sabi niya na you-support po. And ako, Dad, let me talk to Binay first. If that's the case, I need to talk to him para dili po ko masira. No? But until filing, makita nato na mas klaro yung horizon, and that's the only time na makaano po na. But the family definitely is supporting po. Definitely.
So, dili na kinahanglan ka i-close door, then magdalag bunal ikadi.
Hindi na. No. We also believe na kinahanglan talaga united. Like you said, united front dapat ang imo nato para dili mabahay ng suporta sa atong next president.
Kung initial lang, kaning doon lang yung politika, you know that you're going to run, no? Very definite. Ang uban lang dito definite. For instance, governor, puro i-declare naman yun si former Governor Landrieves na he will run for governor again, no? Sa atong announce, sa 3rd district, kasi kayo mudagan o congressman sa grupo.
Si Kong Cesar will
Balik.
return of the comeback sa iya.
Sa
Second district.
sa 2nd district.
Second, murag, dili pa ko sure. We will still have a ABP summit soon before filing para maano din nato. Ako right now, wala akong ano sa second.
For mayor. Sa Dipolo, isa ba yung i-pan?
Wala pa rin eh. Ako, I don't know eh. I'm not aware. Kung kasi bihira man ko sa ko sa Manila o so wala akong mag-meeting sa with the group, no? Sa ako siguro, so within the 1st district lang ang
Sa
naitawa.
Dapitan, sa Lundaga.
Si Mayor Nene.
Kaya, who is the probable opponent kanya?
I think tulo sila, no? Tulo sila mo dagan.
Si
Si Cedric. I think si Cedric mo balik.
Cedric Ruiz.
Cedric Ruiz. I think mo balik siya.
Kedua.
Yes.
Ang kedua.
Wala pa. We're still waiting. Pero ang narinig na ako was tulo sila.
Sa mga ko.
Ako din, I think tulo. Yesterday I was in Polanco. Dito ko, sorry ko Polanco. And I talked to Pinpin.
Si Pimpin is one of those who...
No. He confirmed to me that he wasn't running anymore.
is not doing. So, kinsa may lain yung daga?
Balisado,
Sa...
and hindi ko sure.
No. Oh, si Belisado may run. I heard na, si Juan, no? I don't know if this is true or not. Si General
Yano? Murag, hindi po, I think eh. Murag, I talked to him also when I arrived from Manila, and murag, I'm not sure. Pero kung ako, okay naman ko, wala ko kaya na, every time they ask, balita ko ganito, balita ko ganyan. Sabi ko, well, it's an election, dapat lang, no? I welcome anyone to go against me. I'm prepared and I'm ready.
You will not blink your eyes.
No blinking.
Because it may not be A1 information, but kung si General Yano ko nagpa-registro.
Yes, nagpa-register siya sa Polanco. But I think that's not a wise thing to do. Kaya nga no, unang-una, wala man siya sa 1st district and everyone knows him in the 2nd. And do you think he would ruin his reputation? He has a very clean reputation. No? Gwapo iyahang and for him to take the offer or magpagamit, no? Agi sa politika, I don't think he's the type of man that will do that. But I guess I may be wrong. No, I may be wrong. If he tends to do that, then so be it. I guess, whatever. It's a test of character. Ang ako lang, sayang. No? Sayang po kung magpagamit ka sa because of politics.
So, may parang man yung body language daw kay buwag man sa Facebook. No?
Pero ang latest
Ang
niya sa
probable
Facebook
candidates.
is na namilit naman siya, nagpasalamat siya mga supporters.
Namilit
Kumanto
sa mudagan siya.
sa Facebook, na namilit siya na dili madayon yung plano sa Facebook. Nagpasalamat siya sa mga supporters. I don't know Okay ba itong
And right now, we all know naman na tayo, politiko tayo, no? Hindi naman ganun kadali. It's not as easy as just saying na, kung mag-file ako, sundagan ko. We need to spend time. Dili bugo ang mga tao. You know? I think that's also wrong na gawing tanga ang mga katawahan nato, no? By saying na, mag-file ako, then I'll run and I have a chance of winning. Of course not. You have to prove to the people. You have to go make your rounds. And totoo lang, Pinpin did his rounds in the early year, no? Pero murag nag-back out. I don't think he's running anymore. He's staying, I think mudagan siya mayor sa Polanco. And si Geraliano only had, I think, 2 barangays in Polanco. He hasn't done his rounds for someone who is not from the first district. That's very hard to think how we only have how many months to prove to the people that you could be a credible candidate against a third termer. I'm not saying anything, but I think I have done my rounds also, and I have already sacrificed and given as much as I could for the people of the first district, and I deserve some kind of respect. Kaya siyempre third termer na good ko. Naman ko yung mga proyekto, naman ko yung mga programa. So siguro kung makontra na ko, you also have to respect the people by spending time and convincing them na you're more worthy, not just jumping from second district to first because walay kandidato. No? I think madaot ang iyang reputation na.
So in short, paninto na ang kontra niya.
And then besides, marami tao record with you, except, no? Few exceptions nga. Walay incumbent na maperde. They usually finish their term, the 3 terms. No? Of course, there are exceptions, pero very few. Then katong imo ni Juan, ni Congressman nga bahin sa butante, no? Nga kinangdan, tino po na sila. Without reference to General Yano. So bang mga kandidato daw, mga kandidato, katong manggod nga, ato mga butante are bubutante, usa nga takanan din sila. I mean, at least their perception na tumura na namo, no? Sa kwan. So at least good nga, we have made the proper stand nga, ginagan, tarong-tarong na mga tao po, pupunta dito ang mga tao.
Like I've been noticing Kong, no? Murag mas na-educate na ang atong mga butante karon, no? Mas educated na sila. Kaya nga, no, nakita ko that they're more politically mature when it comes to picking their leaders. In fact, kana si Balisado, before he was taking advantage of the fact that I'm not here. I'm sa Manila, nagtrabaho ako. Siyempre, congressman ako, so I have to stay in Manila also. And he's been doing his rounds, and I've had already a survey in Tapitan, a third-party survey, no? We spent quite a few just to make the survey. And kung makita mo yung survey, murag madlo ka, lahi man itong survey, sa kaya resulta. And when I saw the results, it's very good. And it just only proves one thing, na ang mga tao, just because you're not there, right now what I'm doing with the program that I had, I am being felt more now, but seen a little bit less than before. Before naman, I was seen more, but felt less. So, you're put in that question, na kung ang tao ba, tama na ba sa mga pagkikita-kita, bisita, pero pagdating sa problema yun na tinuod, kung do they have to choose or the mind to even say na kining tao kana yun siya ang makatabang nato or dili. Just because magpakita ba ang tao, does it translate to someone who is credible, to someone who has good programs, to someone who has the right intentions for your people, or no? Kay nakita nato dito sa survey na wow, okay, they're a little bit more educated now. Kaya nakita nila na wala na ako ibayaan. That's why I spent my first year organizing the Servicio Police program. And right now, I'm seeing the fruits of its labor. Nakita na nato. And up to now, continues. I have a committee that goes around, a council that goes around to educate our people regarding this program. Monang, I'm felt more, but I can still enjoy my work in Manila. Kaya murag dito ko mahati ba? And I think my opponents were taking advantage of that. Na porque wala ko sa Manila, dito musuri sila. But when it comes to the real problems, wala sila makatubagana.
How often do you
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
sa
Manila, and then Thursday I'm back here. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Every week?
Every week yun na.
Every week.
But now, I'm spending more time here in the province. In fact, I've been here 2 weeks already. Wala ako nag-Manila.
So mo tayo ingon ni Juan kung bullet nga ang buhat mo ni pasultihon.
So, before the Edgar, so do you think one-on-one with Attorney Dibot Barisano, you will have a good fight?
Yes, of course. Ako, di naman na pwede maging overconfident palagi, no? But like I said, I am more comfortable now and I'm more confident now than I was on my past terms. I feel more prepared. I feel that I've done my work and nakita nato, no, mas didaghan ang atong suporta. Kay mas nakita nila na, nahawiran na nila, natilawan na nila, imuhang programa, and just by that, no, I think I'm more prepared. I'm more prepared. So, to be honest, last election, you asked me back then, okay na, election, 50-50. Pero karon, I'm more prepared. In fact, I'm excited. I hope mag-election na tayo. If we have an election tomorrow, I'll be glad and I'll be happy. And if you feel the air, no, the political air right now, lahi karong election. Lahi. It's very different from last elections also. Very, very different. There's like a calm before the storm tingali, no? That's what you call it. Oh, it's not even calm. It's weird, no? Up to now, I still don't know who my opponent is. We're filing already next month. Unlike last elections, we're very clear, no? Very clear. And the presence of my opponent back then was also very clear a year before. In fact, a year before that, sinabihan na ako ng mga supporters nato kung lihok na ka. Karon, I've done my rounds. I've been constantly meeting with our leaders, constantly meeting with our people, no? And even sila, nawala naman siya, no? I just had a meeting with all my leaders in Sibuta 2 days ago. Dito sila sa balay, sige, kwento-kwento, organize, usap-usap. And I asked them, I always keep in contact with what's happening. And even they said, wala naman. And they also don't know what's happening, no? So, ako, whether or not I can translate that into more confidence in my part, like I said, dili ko kumpiyansa. No? Election is an election, and I'm just more prepared now than I was ever. I don't know why. Basin tingali, katong nahitabo sa last 2013, ako lang siguro na naiwan, no? And I think that was bittersweet also kung I couldn't enjoy, na nakadaog ko kay majority of my family lost, no? So because of that, siguro I became more politically mature and I learned to organize, I learned to hold, I learned to not take things for granted and not to depend so much on just an organization, no? Karon manang gigihimo na nako tong sarili nako organization, which is the Servicio Police Program. And right now, I am saying that very much in tune with technology yan. No? We have to think outside the box. The last elections and the past gave time to study. Karon I'm saying I've already also explored other means and other ways that I've proven within these 2 years that we've organized na work it siya. And okay siya na nagamit na nato. So we're changing times also. We're adapting with the technology.
Okay, sir. You said it with more confidence and more convictions right now than before. So, pangatanay ka.
Okay, thank you. Punta ko daan. Ayan, commercial.
Ipahumong yung pangatanay. Tumago ni ang commercial.
Ang pangatanay na kung atong balikan gamay ito sa governorship. Former Governor Yves was here last Sunday, Ni Kwan siya, ni manifest siya nga, you will be running. But, naiba, no? But, if there's somebody else who will be running for governorship, like you mentioned about Congressman Laban-Laban, na kumudagan daw si Laban-Laban, is a governor, he will be great. And so, I'd support the Laban-Laban. So, you may answer that later on, after sa commercial. Not really sa ta. Okay. Atong palagumas tumanod ang kapihan sa Dipolog kanunay diyan edukat sa Sunburst Fried Chicken sa ground floor ng Camila Dalan Generaluna nito nagpayana sa Dipolog. Ang Hotel Camila, Sunburst Fried Chicken, napit alang na sa itong mga bisita din sa Dipolog Luligan sa Puerto del Norte. Episode, ipaliwan kita sa may kabubuton sa Janus Marketing. ang Janus Marketing alang sa pinahanglan o giparegahan kini ni Vice President Honorable Janus Yu ito ang Quezon Avenue Bacolod City. Gipalusab kita sa may kabuto ni kanhi o kon ni Vice Governor Attorney Senate O. Angeles presiding officer sa Gobernador Panlalawigan sa Bogotá del Norte. Gipalusab kita ni kanhi Gobernador Rolando Illegas una sa tanan ng katawhan. Masab, ipalusap kita sa may kabuto ni Presiding Officer Pro Tempore Honorable Julius Napique. Kang Honorable Romulo P. Suliba, Chairman Committee on Finance ng Guniang Panlalawigan. Sa JNP Fruit Nursery and Lumber Dealer, nursery na imutang sa Barangay Linasag, Blanco sa Bogotá del Norte. O lumber yard na sa Barangay Galas, nito Dagbayan. Painamdagikan sa MGCP, dili maghaling o magdaong o kalayo, duol, ilalom sa transmission lines, pas karon napalong tao sa kahimundan natin, no? Painamdag sa MGCP.
Check ka.
Balita pa.
Trip ko no, dari sa Aurora.
Aurora.
Tulak ko.
O gini kalamitan.
Ako no kay, tip ko no ang vegetation. So, kabarog, subay pa
So may pa.
Sinita po.
Okay, maura pa na linya hagaman o kuan, kaning ang bago nga power station, no? Ya sa Lingasan. Ang Aurora to Polanco. Wala ba ka man diya. So, ayaw na paghaling. Meron din mga daon na itong kuryente. Mga pahinumdum, message of concern gikan sa National Grid Corporation. At ang pasalamatan si Ma'am Beth Lagaga, ang Corporate Communication Affairs sa NGCP Cagayan de Oro. Din mo mga pahinumdum sa mga nagtugyan o nagtatong naghimutuloy kinato pa sa NGCP. Masab ka Ma'am Natividad Bayuba, OIC Provincial School Division Superintendent, Paul Plates Assistant Division Superintendent na sa dito sa Bogotá del Norte. Kang Atty. Junal Jojo Napikit, City Councilor, di Polog City, sa Kuniang Panlungsod. Kang Honorable Rodilo Lee, ang President sa Regional Board Members League of Philippines o panelist sa kapihan sa Dipolog, Board Members Segundo Distrito. Kang sa Pinless Arts and Garments, mudawat sa t-shirt printing, streamers, billboards, banners, rubber stamps, athletic uniforms, kumpuban paon, managed by Mr. and Mrs. Ben Leganos. Mr. Jupri Sayas, Community Environment and Natural Resources Officer, DNR Santa Isabel. City Councilor Robin Ligorio, sa Guniang Panlungsod, panelist sa kapihan sa Dipolog. Mr. Muhammad Gasan Adju, Provincial Agrarian Reform Program 2, DAR, Santa Isabel. Kang Miss Milagros Agustin, Chicago, Illinois, USA. Mr. Roger Williams and Jennifer King sa Oma County, Northern Ireland. Di pa rin nasagda sa maayong kabubuton sa LC Electrotech, highway binaw, tabugtulay na itong nagbayan sa Dipolog. LC Electrotech, alang na sa mga radio, lumber, o uban pa mga kaimanan sa construction, uban pa. Ang Lobby Sand and Gravel, matawag sa telephone number 908-0196, head to 2. Let the beauty out in you, head to 2. Dalang Bonifacio nitong Dagbayan sa Dipolog. Ang Roy Plaza nga usa na karon og ilang nga Organo Business Hub. Ana lang gourmet black, gourmet latte, gourmet mocha, o gourmet hot choco, o Organo green tea, o ang premium realty soap o beauty soap, premium beauty soap. Ganon doon sa supernatural root mushroom. Mao kini ang Roy Plaza ng karon Organo Business Hub na kini. Nasa like Organo Coffee Shop, yung mismo sulod sa Roy Plaza, o Roy Plaza Annex. Ibig sabihin, palihan kita sa may kabubuton sa John Vic Tire Care Center. John Vic Tire Care Center, ang dalang Quezon netong Dagbayan sa Dipolog. Kung pa niyo paginaglan sa mga ligid o mga batteries o sa Gidakon, John Vic Tire Care Center. Nagpalisap ka na itong Dean sa College of Law, sa Rizal Memorial State University, si County Congressman Atty. Rochelier Mato Barinaga, ang Dean sa College of Law sa GRMSU. Metro Shoppers of Metrocom, sila pinanglan sa mga gadgets, mga cellphones, network, laptop, o smartphones. Metro Shoppers of Metrocom, ang Metro Shoppers sa Rizal Avenue, ang Metrocom sa 3rd level sa Lee Plaza Mall. Fun World sa Building A, Dipolog Boulevard. You dine, you eat, and you shop sa Fun World. Ang pamilya matagabi nga tanan sa Fun World. Masarap ang Gloria di Dapitan. Gloria di Dapitan, naadiha ang Ultra Mega o ang Twin Cinema, Tia Cinema 1 o Tia Cinema 2, 3D and 2D sa Gloria di Dapitan. Mao kini ang pinakabago ng Ultra Mega Hypermart na sulod sa Gloria di Dapitan. I-renovate, bago nimbang na karoon ng Gloria di Dapitan. Masarap ang Fantasyland. Ang Fantasyland, nga na mga bagong rides, tulad ang pinakabagong rides wa pa na function karon, ang Skygraph, no, hapit-hapit na basin na function karong pipila ka mga adlaw, yasurod sa Pangasinan. Bring the family, let the child out in you sa Pangasinan. Ang dapit sa alang sa lamiang mga seafoods ito sa Dakbayan sa Dapitan, mao ang inato lang dito sa Dapitan Aquamarine Park or Gampa. Ipanagya ginamala kini ni kanhi Congressman Nonong Halusos ang Gloria di Dapitan, Pangasinan o inato lang. Ang DCIT nagpadalo nga K-12 ready na sila. Doon na sila yung mga courses para sa grade 11 o grade 12. Ready na, accredited na, NC1, NC2, ang DCIT na ano yung mga kurso ready alang sa K-12. So, ipa-enrolling yung mga anak alang sa kasiguruan, sa pagtrabaho, o obligat ng edukasyon, o bus ang precious tuition fees sa Dipolog City Institute of Technology. Nanya po kanila ang Aero Technician, weekend high school, Sunday high school, o weekend college. Diyan na sa DCIT, gawa sa ilang pagka K-12 ready ang DCIT. So, bakit yung mga pipila na nagpaluyo sa itong paliguban sa Palmanong Kapihan sa Dipolog, matag Domingo nga na, alas 9 nga ito na sa alas 11, antak na sa Kautuhon, hindi lamang mabatik sa mga sibianan sa Radio Mindanao Network, at Tatak RMN, radyo mo nationwide. Ito yung masab, makita kini sa www.rmn.google.com worldwide ang kapihan sa Dipolog. So, bumalik kita sa atong nagbilugto magbisita karong Dagat, ang atong representante o tingog sa Primero Distrito sa Region sa Buanga del Norte, Camping Congressman Bulik Halusos.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
tubag sa pangutana.
Pangutana.
Yung pangutana ay si kanhi Gobernador Tony Lando Nieves tingon siya na willing siya ng udagan kung pagka-Gobernador balik. Pero doon ay reservation. If somebody nga pure Filipino will run as governor, especially na iyang i-mention si incumbent Congressman the last term report na doon ay laban-laban na kung udagan pagka-Gobernador, mag-giveaway siya, musuporta siya. How about Congressman Bulik Halusos?
Well, as far as that's concerned, no, I cannot speak in behalf of Congressman Laban-Laban, although he's my colleague, no. Kami open naman no. That's how politics is, and kung masugod si Goblando and for them to talk, siguro it's up to them, no. As far as the first district is concerned, ako musuporta ako sa kinsay kauban nato sa grupo, no, na makatabang na maayog yun o mas clear ang vision, no. Kay karon I can honestly say I don't know where the province is heading, and ako gani I was looking at the provincial capital a while ago and naluhoy ko ba because I was also a board member once, and sayang tayo and kawawa, no. And I hope things will change, no, for our next election. So like I said, kung magsabot silang duha, it's one position they're fighting for. Wala ko diha kung say you should pick that or the other, no. Pero kung magsabot sila and okay sila, then kami, that's the time we will talk, no? Like I said, we will still have an APP summit. We will discuss, and maybe after filing I could be invited again. There is a inyong programa where I could alam niyo naman.
Ano sa summit?
Right before, a week before, hapit na, right before filing. A week and a half siguro before. Mag-summit namin. And we will discuss. Maybe I'll be more, para papag-usapan na nato here, no? And clear kayo kung sa mga pambato nato, no? So exciting, maraming altabot, no? Ikilig ka, ano ka. So you don't know what's happening, no? So wait and see tayo. But either way, so just invite me, no? I hope edit by after filing.
Yes, sir.
Balik.
18. October 18, i-book na nato na
Yes.
kamong duha ni Former Governor
Approved.
Orlando Nieves.
Yes.
October 18. Balik sa
Okay.
October 18 ha, balik ka dire og ni Former Governor Orlando Nieves.
Yes, ma'am.
Kay October 11 man po, before months filing si Congressman Dudoy Laban-Laban ni promise mo siya na. Okay, Sir Matoy.
Murag dessert na niya kay. Then later on we'll go to the main menu, no? Kaya yaman sa Facebook ko, no?
Showbiz mo na siya.
Kaya si Miriam din. Senator Miriam speaking. No? Ipa niya nga, don't let idiots run for president. Miriam, that is only a comment. voters should compare the qualifications of the three presidential candidates. Binay, a mediocre lawyer saddled with a litany of corruption cases involving billions of taxpayers' money, can barely justify his wealth accumulation, and now arrogantly credits himself for making Makati so rich. Poe, a kindergarten teacher who renounced her Filipino citizenship and whose only stint in government is a post that involves censorship and a not so impressive record in the Senate. Rojas, a leader praised by no less than 3 presidents for his untainted record, honesty, dedication, competence, and love for country. Any comment?
Well,
Dili na ako.
yes. So, maayo na, no? Okay yung inano ni Senator. But sadly, no, unfortunately, that's not how the Filipino mind thinks. Dili na yung pattern natong nature, no, of politics here in our country. Labi na third world country. Maayo na, siguro in US or any other country but the Philippines. Kaya nga, no, if you look at the track record and you look at the history of the Philippines, no, and in fact, just recently, karong gani, ang presidente nato is a first termer. Is a first termer. First termer when it comes to ang track record niya is the same as Grace Poe. In fact, Lapid even has more bills that he has passed, no? Which is one during his time in the Senate. Then our president right now. So mo siya kinanapod, no? Neophyte pod, and siguro it's baguhan when it comes to running for the presidency. Mga hapon siguro ang stint na gihimo ni Grace Poe. And the people, if you look at the history, like ERAP and everything, wala, ina naman ang pattern sa Pilipinas, no? It's not about qualifications anymore. It's all about popularity. And what they think is more, nasa feelings man, I think that's based on the feelings of the people. Kung masaba or whatever, ina naman good ang politika, but it's not really based on qualifications. And I think it's also unfair to say that porque you are more qualified by your credentials, that you are a good leader. I have doubts that Marojas can do the same. There are so many problems with the DLG. There are so many problems with our country. And he's in position. Nga naman wala niya na solve, no? Wala niya na solve ba during his time as DLG secretary, no?
Okay, asinan pag ina ni Sir Mato.
Kanay, ito na mo yung observation sa kinataganan. Sa itong ingon na, kinidili niya mo opinion. Ako na nina, basa. But then, I think the public will also like to know, no? From your answer. Not only nila, from the time that we become a Commonwealth, si Quezon may pagitan to, pagitan. Pero, kung magaling sa kahit kasulbar sa problema, then sa Quezon si Osmeña, di ba? Huwag ka mo kasulbar sa kinadagang problema. Then kay Rojas, di ba? Tapang siyerto, tanan. Kini Lolo ni Iman. Still, there were problems that were not solved. And then after Rojas, si Quirino. Quirino, si Canamis na Mora Japon. Nagagap ng problema, wala na imo. Then si Magsaysay, no? Mora Japon. Dayon, si Carlos Garcia, ato mismo, no? Bisaya, no? Paghuman niya, nagagapong wala niya po nasulbar. They might have solved others, no? Pero kinadahangan wala. Paghuman ni Garcia, si Makapagal, tapos chair, di ba? Poor boy from Lubao. Or Japon, nagagapong problema na nasulbar. Then comes Marcos, supposedly the brightest among them, no? Or Japon, nag-declare kung masyado. Paghuman si Cory, Japon. Then paghuman si Cory, si Ramos will build several infrastructure. Kung saan nakabutan niya, you should credit it to him na halos na emphasize on the infrastructure for mobility. And then comes Irap, let's say Irap, no? Okay, kaya mo na naman sa Irap. And then Gloria, kanan Tanan. And then comes Noynoy. Then karon, kinanang mo nga, kinsa ba itong ibutang na doon ako yung mga qualifications. Qualifications matters. They may not be able to solve all the problems, but more or less, they have the mind to think on how to manage, di ba? Ay importante mo na. Kaya kung yung lang itong mga presidential candidate na may puso ako, kada mo may puso. Kada may puso ang saging. Tama, di ba? No? I mean, these are motherhood statements, no? Pero, ang kwante nga rin karoon na itong yung ipagita, just like you are there because you have the qualification. So for president, I think it should also be, what you call this, people should also deserve a president who is more or less have the qualification. When the Constitution states only that you know how to read and write, you can be the president. Pero ito na po yung mantigo, because those are already minimum qualifications. No? So, wala ang observation po sa atong mga katawan. We also articulate in the same thing na we should want people who are really qualified.
Well, yes, Kong, I agree, no? But like I said, it varies, like with all the personalities you mentioned. Like when you mentioned Cory Aquino, she was a plain housewife. Yet a lot of people thought na she was the president also. Nung time din ni GMA. And right now, yung time ni President Pinoy, what exactly has he done? In terms of his term, patapos na yung term niya, but what exactly? Kaya we need to see an impact thing. Kaya if you're saying about Tuwid na daan, I don't know you can, kaya it has to be something tangible na nararamdaman talaga ng people feel on the grassroots level. No? Yung kay GMA, in fairness to her, no? To give her credit to her roll on, roll off, kanang connection of the islands. No? I think that's one of her biggest projects and achievements na gihimo niya when she was president that we are still enjoying up to now. That's the thing that I think matters. Now, when you leave, like you said a while ago, I agree, na there will always be something lacking. Pero ang tanong, when you leave, what have you left behind? Right now, we can still talk about the projects of the Marcoses. No? Kana si Ferdinand Marcos, naagihapon ang iyang mga proyekto. And we still enjoy also. No? And nakita na ito, it still stands up to now. I think that's what we have to look for. Na what are you going to be leaving behind? Because it's also true that the people will never be satisfied, no matter how good you are and no matter how qualified you are. And I think it's a mixture of both. Kung ako, I agree. You have to be qualified, one. Because you also cannot have a murag puppet, no, or someone who doesn't even have brains to run, obviously, our country. No, but you also need more than qualifications and your personality, I guess. And it's a test of character. Once you're there, I think it changes you kay lahi na yun na position. When you're running the country, it's different from running a corporation. And I don't think anyone is or could be said to be more qualified or more experienced or more to do so because they don't know what kind of troubles we are facing until it comes. Just like when the president said na kayang-kaya niya, and then this hostage happened, or the strongest typhoon in the world hit the country. Those are the things that we have to look out for, na it will only know when it comes, and it's a test of character and a test of personality that will always prevail, no? When in times of crisis like that. That will determine whether you are a good leader or not.
Okay, speaking of daang matuwid good leaders and all the past presidents na ipangingan lang pa-mention ni Sir Matoy, doon na mag-uwi reaction na sa Facebook last week na pertaining to Rojas na daang matuwid kay siya ra kuno ang maka-continue sa programa ni Pinoy na against corruption. Kay in fairness kuno si Pinoy kuno ang nakapapriso sa mga dagko nga mga politiko na allegedly nangurakot sa atong country na balota sa gikan sa cases against corruption, ilang Enrilin, ilang Kiko Estrada, o daghan pag uban, no? So, muna ilang gauge, no? Muna ilang gauge. So, ma-convert na ito di locality, kana that type of thinking?
Actually, maganda pakinggan, no? Tuwid na daan and everything. But I think it all boils down to what is being felt on the ground. Like we said right now, I think we have a higher poverty level right now than we did 6 years ago. No, they were talking about Dan Matuwid and everything. But how about the people? Yes, nakita nila na may na-preso, but they're not even convicted. In fact, si JPE is out. and nakita nila na because wala sila evidence, no? It's not strong enough to convict someone like that. It's easy to file charges. It's easy to do that and say na it's because of the Don Matuwid. Pero until someone is behind bars, that's the only time na makita ninyo that kind of political will and strength you really have in that arena, no, in that area. Now, ano nato right now is, are we more hungry now, or are we satisfied with what's happening with our present administration? Yan ang tanong. Because ako, nasa minority ako and that's my job to question and to critique the programs of the administration, the programs of our country na ipaghimo ng atong mga congressmen and some senators. Ako, even the K-12 is being questioned. Although ako, I agree with the K-12, we have to be globally competitive when it comes to education and everything. But again, are we equipped? We're not even ready for 1,700 scholars that I put in place. What more? We don't have infrastructure. We don't have enough teachers. And daghan patag backlog na kinahanglan himuon. So everything is good in paper, in theory. But when it comes to the nitty-gritty, where the application and the implementation, more lisod, no? I don't think 6 years or 3 years in one term can fix that. It has to be a long calvario nato, no? We really have to dedicate ourselves to a certain program to ensure that it works. That CCT, cash conditional transfer that we're doing, we're almost infusing almost 70 billion of our funds, or I think more now, no? For the CCT, which we're only giving dole-outs. Inana kong dapat in the first year when we implement that, in the 5 years, kinahanglan may report tayo. Up to now, we still don't have a report. And wala pa nag-improve ang poverty level na to. And if it does, that's the only time we either tugangan nato or we stop the program itself. But it's just the fact that we're still continuing to spend our taxpayers' money for something like that is already questionable. Number two, this BBL. No? BBL. In fact, I have lost interest already, in fact, with the BBL. Wala na eh. Wala na. Because we don't even know kung ano na. Wala na. Tabunan na rin ng election. This election fever that's coming up. So, sayang yung oras. We could have taken up other programs. We could have insisted na maipasa ang mga, but no, we insisted on pushing a program that would only benefit a few. In doing so, murag napalitan na ang some of the projects, some of the bills that were pending, no? Priority bills that were pending in Congress. Murag everything was focused on BBL, and now we don't even know where it's heading. No? Murag inana. So that's what I'm trying to say, no? Like you said, dagan pag mga problema, and the main cause, the main ano dyan is the people down below. Kung they feel that their lives are better now, or no. No? I think that's very important. Kay dali naman magpa-issue ng national issues na inana, but when you go down to the grassroots level and you talk to them how their lives really are, which matters the most, murag apil kita dito. No? There is a clear vacuum when it comes to that. Murag kulang yun. The rich are getting even more richer, and the poor are getting a lot more poorer than they were before.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. You are running for congressman on your last term. Okay. What will be your battle cry? What will be your slogan to convince the people that you must win in this election to finish and complete all your programs for the poor in the first district of Zamboanga del Norte? Because there is a possible candidate, a strong candidate, that will also wrap you in front of the voters, no? The votes.
Well, if I'm still thinking of a slogan that I'll be using for this election, I shouldn't be sitting here. No, like I said, I think I've garnered enough experience already in the past, being a board member, being the first district as direct constituents also, pag-abot sa Kongreso, no? So right now, I think I'm confident enough that I've put in place some of my programs na hindi nga dapat eh. But I've done it so because I've seen in the past also ang pagkukulang na ako, no? So my battle cry right now is to continue what I'm doing. I'm pleased on where it's going. I'm pleased on what I'm seeing, and I'm pleased on the performance that I know I've been doing. Kaya programa man ako to, and on the field I don't just give programs right now and just let it go and think na it will flourish. I have weekly reports every time I come home. Na ako yung team. I have a whole office dedicated for only one program. Kanang Servisyo Bilis. Like I said, these programs cater to the to medical needs, cater to education, cater to infrastructure, and cater to even employment, no? Sa dole. So, like I said, I'm trying to cover those spaces na asata nagkukulang. So, it's not only legislative measures that I'm doing, but also executive ones na ato nang gihimo, i-implement na nato sa distrito, and we are feeling it because every time I go to our barangay and I ask them kung nararamdaman nila yung Servisyo Bilis, not once have I heard none. There's always someone or a group of people that thinks. In fact, 2 days ago, there was a woman in my office, no, dito siya, and natabangan nato, no, through our program, and I think the bill was almost 300,000, 400,000, sa lang katao. Iyang anak, no, taga-Tampalan to Dapitan, na blue baby natabangan nato. And sige siya gano'n, Nay, kumusta naman? You know, I barely get that. Tayo mga politiko, pag may mga problema, they're always there. Pero pag umana yung problema, nasolve na, they don't come back to even say thank you. Pero this one, I was very touched. Kaya nibalik yun siya. Nibalik siya and nihilak, no? Nihilak. And he said, alam mo kung I cannot go around, look and see your picture na dili ko mo hilak. No? And those things touch me, yung mga inana, that at least I know na nitabang ta. And these are inclusive, not inclusive, pero tangible programs na direct sa tao. Dili ra ni murag ano lang ni programa lang ni para lang sa politika. No, because we are spending almost like, you know, our data last month was almost 700 people na natabangan nato sa Jose Rizal Memorial Hospital. 700. And that's only there. Napatay Manila, napatay sa Norte, napatay Cebu. So I can easily say that almost 1,000 people we have been helping per month, and we have been spending at least 1.2 million per month of the funds that we are ensuring to be included in these agencies na nagagamit nila for our program. So in that being, I am confident to say that I know what I'm doing in my field, and I'm ready. Like I said, it's not a slogan that I would say na pagpatuloy. I'd rather continue what I'm doing because I don't think I could have improved more. No? Kaya ako, if you ask, I don't think na ako yung pagkukulang sa Primero Distrito. Because if we talk about infrastructure na, if we talk about health na, if we talk about education na, so right now, problema gani nato, what else can we do? What more can we do? Nana, no? Diha sa atong distrito.
Okay, Sir Matoy, we're running out of time.
Importante itong edit nga. In order to be remembered, ano yung tayo mga slogan, no? Sa ato sa una, service with the heart mo ito. Nagka Congressman karon, Servisyo Bilis. Mura tingalit ito na po yung laing slogan nga, dali ko siya nga duman. Kaya we know nga, these constituents are very satisfied of this work na nandito, na is still needed for the next term. So tingaling yung slogan mo ni, isa pa nga.
Meaning you are satisfied. That's why you ask for one time.
Sige, I think I'll adapt that. No? Parang okay na slogan. No? Servisyo Bilis. Isa pa nga.
Okay, so 10 minutes before we wind up our program, siguro ito pangayuan lang yung parting words and statements. Tumisita Karabutaga, si Congressman Seth Frederick Bullet Halustos. Medyo na brown outan man ta. So, nakaroon kita sa ato ang live streaming sa YouTube, no? So, next Sunday, bisita nato si Vice Governor Senen Ortiz Angeles. And October 11, next Sunday is October 4, si Vice Governor Senen Angeles. October 11, bumalik rin si Congressman Nunoy Laban-Laban. October 18, muna na si former Governor Rolando Yebes ug si Congressman Bullet Halustos. So schedule na lang, no? Abangan na. So parting words from our guest.
Okay, parting words. Parting words. But I'd like to say thank you, no, sa atong mga paminaw and atong viewers diri sa Kampihan sa Dipolog. I keep saying, no, I have very warm, no, every time I come here. And I like talking about it. I like informing the public every now and then kung sa gihimo na ako sa Primero Distrito, and at least they are aware of the work that we are doing, that we're not just sitting down and we're not just playing around. No, like I said, I am down to my third term. Last term na gyud na ako, and I still remember the first time that I was your guest. For member pa gyud ko. Karon last term na gyud ko sa Kongreso. And I think I'm getting older.
If you remember, ako mo yung suggest mo yung kunin mo, kinahanglan ka ka magbinisaya, di ba?
Kamalo naman.
Wala na ba ni-suggest ko mo?
Yes, tama. And karon, sa kami na ako, and parang naubos na ako, ang buho ko. No? But like I said, and it's always fun, and I'm always enjoying every time I'm a guest here in Kapihan sa Dipolog. And I'll see you again karong October 18, no? Direct sa atong programa. Daghang salamat.
Okay, from the panel, Edgar, Sorota, please.
Okay, salamat dito dahil salamat sa itong bisita ng Butagan. At tingog sa Primero Distrito sa Lungin Zamboanga del Norte, Congressman Bulit Talusos for Visit Kapihan sa Dipolog. O nakita, nadungog na sa mga katauhan ang tingog. Nakita sa tingog sa Primero Distrito sa Lalawigan. So, daghang salamat. Happy Sunday sa tanan mga nabinaw sa Kapihan sa Dipolog.
Thank you so much. Gikan usap sa panel, former Congressman Attorney Roselier Matoy Marinaga, please.
Daghang salamat dito. Magpasalamat ako sa atong guest karon kasi Congressman Bulit Talusos, in spite of his hectic schedule, may yun sa dere. O kamay na itong sad to say nga, murag na brand-outan man ta, no? Sa atong programa. But rest assured nga, there is no truth to the rumor na sandit si Congressman Bulit Talusos may not be with the administration na kita gipagnan of electric power, no? There is no truth to that rumor. One gani, nabrang ang kita. O last time naman niya ni sa itong bisita, no, hopefully that after his last term, makabalik na siya sa JRMSU. Kaya estudyante man din nato sa law, he was taking up law together with former Bertini, no? So wala na siya sa politika, inaot, bumalik siya
Balik siya pala sa estudyante.
So that is why it is very necessary that before his term ends, he should give 3 classroom to the JRMSU. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you so much. Salamat sa ato ang IT Director, Silbert Adetico Doriano, na nagdala sa ato ang live streaming www.rmndipolog.pb.com. Click lang sa YouTube atong Kapihan sa Dipolog na tanan diyang episode sa atong Kapihan sa Dipolog matag Domingo nga tanan. Daghang salamat ngadto kang Tax Ilumba na may nagdala sa atong tingog sa kanginan, RMNDXDR o IFM. Dito sa estasyon si Danny Luod, sa ngalan sa atong station manager nga si Mr. Edgar Dagopo. So, sunod Domingo tohon, si Vice Governor Sineno Bisangiles, kuya mga kauban, ang atong mahimong bisita sa ato ang Kapihan sa Dipolog. To God be all the glory. Kini si Edith Paintito mo inyong regular anchor and host sa Kapihan sa Dipolog. Ingon kaninyo, happy Sunday, God bless us all. Studio, take it away.